Hi, welcome back to Live Shopping here at Highlight Crafts. Look what I got. I got decals, 3 for 2, vases, which we haven't had on for ages, hearts, which are going to be perfect on the glass, quilled decals, which I haven't even seen before, which I'm very excited about. And then we've got, oh, and I put this on because I thought if you printed this on your, where's Melanie? Printable acetate, you could then put your decals over the top. How fabulous would that be? Oh, hang on, we've got a bundle. See, it's all in the prep. Nobody's told me there's a bundle.
There's a bundle now.
This is a bundle.
Yes. 5 quilling, yes.
That's £5 a sheet. Is that right?
Yeah.
I genuinely didn't know that.
It's a good bundle, that, isn't it?
I can't even work it out. So you're saving £7.99 a sheet. Saving £40. Well, it's 5 pence. Blinking heck. Wow. Right. This is amazing. Right, let me introduce you to my team. I'm well excited now. I was excited before. Now this is amazing. Right, Laura's on cameras tonight. Got an all-girl squad in tonight. We're warmed up a bit.
Yeah, I've just had a cup of tea, so I'm warm.
I feel really sorry for Laura because you struggle, don't you, in the winter, darling?
Yeah.
With dark nights. But the clocks go forward this weekend.
Yeah, so good.
She doesn't like it. You went to Lanzarote, Tenerife for a week and came back all looking all lovely and happy, and t-shirts were out and tummies were out and it was all lovely, and then today we got snow.
What is that about? What is that about?
It just needs to stay away till Friday, then I can go home, please. We've got Sam in the driving seat. She's up to something. She's trying to be up to something, but she won't tell me what it is. So stay tuned for that. When's that going to happen if you can make it work?
When you ask me.
When I ask you?
When you ask me a certain thing and I'll tell you. Oh, very good.
Are you ready for him to ask you?
Go on.
Have we got a giveaway code?
Yes!
And the giveaway code is?
Tangerine!
Tangerine.
Tangerine. Because people might spell it wrong. So I'm not telling you how to spell it. You've got to keep guessing.
Tan.
I know,
Jer.
but I never spelled it wrong.
So you nearly spelt it right. So what I learned over the weekend when I was in bed, not very well, and I watched the shows, was when the producer is talking, you can't hear them. So I'm going to tell you that she thought it would be really funny because she nearly spelt it wrong, to see if you nearly spelt it wrong as well. That's what it is. Tangerine. It's a G, not a J. That's all you need to know.
That's cheating.
Who spells tangerine with a J?
I never spelled it wrong. Me.
Apart from Stephanie. You go, how do you spell tangerine? Anyway, live shopping, how does it work? Super, super, super easy for you to watch and shop with us here at Highlight Crafts. You can watch on YouTube. You can also watch and shop on Facebook, Instagram, and our website, which is highlightcrafts.com. Now, to shop on either of our social platforms, we're going to show you a product, and each product that we bring you will have a shop code, and that will appear on your screen in the form of the 2 bold words that are in between the picture of the product and the description of the product. All right, so you'll type Shop Botanical, that will put that sheet into your basket. It would then create a direct message which would be sent to you with a link inside it that you then send you to highlightcrafts.com, where you log into your account so you get your club member benefits, and then you check out your baskets. So we've got a deal of 5 of the quilled designs for $24.99, which is £5 a sheet instead of $12.99 a sheet. Or even if you got them on a 3 for 2, that would be 26 divided by 3. That's £8 odd. So you're still saving £3 better off than on the 3 for 2 on your quilled ones. And the quilled ones are some of my favourites we've ever done. So you still get your discount. You'll then get your points back, And if that basket spend comes to over £35 after your discounts, you won't pay postage either. It's all good stuff, right? If you would prefer to shop directly on our website, you can also do that. Just pop on over to highlightcrafts.com. All the items in that particular show will appear down the right-hand side of your screen while you're watching. You just select the ones that you want to buy. They get put into a little purple shopping bag for you at the top of your screen. And when you're ready to log in and check out, click on that bag, and that will then take you through that process. So it's super, super easy. If you're watching us on Facebook and you would like notifications before we go live so you don't miss any of the deals or any of the shows, just type the word live into the comments underneath the video, and that will give us permission to send a little ping to your device of choice. And also the other thing I need to tell you, which is very exciting, Doncaster tickets. The Doncaster tickets for the workshop are now on sale on the website. On the Friday, in one of the top floors of the racecourse at Doncaster, we do a wall-to-wall crafting event, which is loads of tables, loads of crafters, and us lot doing lots of different projects, and it's a brilliant atmosphere. It's a lot of fun. So if you want tickets for that, you can now purchase them on our website. If you want tickets for the show, and you want free tickets for the show, if you're a club member, go to the club member area on our website and you will be able to get your free tickets, which is great. Right, shall we get stuck in? I'm going to show you the quill ones first. Are these still available as part of a 3 for 2 as well? Or is it just the bundle?
Yeah, so I have got singles on as well.
Lovely. Right, let's start here then with the hummingbirds and woodpeckers. Look at these. Now, our Corinne brings you quilling. Is it every Friday or every other Friday? I can't remember. But, and you've really loved the shows. You've really been buying the tools, you've been buying the product, you've been loving it. Corinne and I are going to expand that into scan and cut as well, because I've got some really cool ideas that we can work on together. But if you're not into quilling, but you love the look of it, we've done resin decals, but quilled. And I saw something yesterday that has also been made into decals as well of Minecraft Studio download that you will want to use these with. So Shop Wood will get you that one for $12.99. Okay, so that's your first one. Your second one, oh, this is lovely, is your robins and kingfishers. How stunning are these? Aren't these just beautiful? And I'll tell you now, these with your stained glass windows will look wonderful. All right, so Shop Robins, $29.99. No, where did I get that from? I have no idea. $12.99 will get you that one. Gosh, I might be feeling better, but my brain's still not working. Quilled florals and foliage, favourite. Actually, second favourite, but perfect for working with the vases. How wonderful will these be? Either on the vase, so it looks like it's decorative, or in the vase. These are gorgeous. I think I might have to treat myself to these. Phone cases. These on phone cases. Do you know what? When I go home, my son Matthew, he's, follow him, will you? Will you do me a favour and follow him on Facebook and Instagram? I know I shouldn't do this because it's not part of my job, but Heaton's Hobbies. He paints these Warcraft figures that are this big. I'm going to bring some in and show you. It blows my mind how tiny, and the level of detail that he gets is incredible. And he's trying really hard. So my daughter-in-law's quite poorly, and he's had to give up work to look after her. So he's trying to do this now. And after he'd done it for a few weeks, he was contacted by one of the biggest, or the biggest, Warhammer painting companies in the country to say they were putting him on their talent list. And if there were ever any jobs coming up, they would contact him because he was that good. And he said, how long have you been doing it? He went, 3 months. They went, wow. So he's really good at it. But the point of all that story is I bought him a resin printer so he can print his own little elements, not Warhammer, but other different things. And I'm going to get him to make some phone cases to print some on his 3D resin printer so we can use these on phone cases. It's going to be exciting. Anyway, random, moving on. Butterflies and dragonflies. Shop butterflies, $12.99. When were these launched, Sam? Were they recent?
I want to say last week sometime.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's a week or 2 weeks or just in between.
And when,
It's not been long.
were they on this deal of all 5 sheets?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think they were.
Maybe you got them last week, but if you didn't, these are gorgeous. Look at those. The level of detail inside. They're just stunning, aren't they? And I've said for ages, well, not ages, for as long as Corinne's been doing the quilling, wouldn't it be good if before you put the petal down, you coloured on the card underneath, and then when you put the quill on top, it looked more solid, and then you had some solid, some open, some with the metallic line down, like I've been showing you to do with those pens that we had on earlier on. All of that, I think it's really exciting. So get involved with that, and that's what these remind me of. This is my favourite. I love that. I love the colours, I love the designs, all of it is absolutely beautiful. Shop bouquets, $12.99, will get you that one. However, if you want the woodpeckers and hummingbirds, quilled robins and kingfishers, florals and foliage, butterflies and dragonflies, and bouquets, shop Quilled, $24.99 before your discount. That's all I need to say in it, really. Apart from, let me get a drink. I keep thinking I'm 100% and my voice keeps going, no, you're not. I'll be all right. I can be quiet next week. Right, next one. We haven't done these for you for a while either, your carnations. Now, these are lovely, and I asked for these to be printed. I'm so sorry, because Sam, on my desk, there's a packet of cherry sweets, the Jakeman's ones. Will you just grab me one of those, darling, please? Because we've got the vases back in, and we haven't done vases for ages, and I thought, you know what, you've probably used those. Shop Blush, $12.99, will get you that set, which is lovely, isn't it? And I love the fact that you've got full almost compositions, you've got individual stems, you've got smaller ones as fillers, you've got just buds, you've got these kind of things as well, and then big blooms. So it doesn't matter. You've got everything for every size, thank you, of vase that you've got, which I think is fabulous. So Shop Blush will get you the pinks and whites. And the next one is Shop Bloom will get you your reds, your peaches, and your yellows. Absolutely fabulous. Shop Bloom, $12.99. Now then, did we have a 3 for 2 on everything on the website over the weekend? Is it now just these that are on 3 for 2?
I'll have a look, because I don't know if it was everything, or was it? I'm not sure.
I don't know. I can't,
Oh,
because I wasn't here, I don't know. Right, so that's this row. Now then, Hearts in Bloom. These are gorgeous. I love these. Laptop cases, glass jars, vases. Absolutely beautiful. Now, these aren't new. You will have seen these before, but it might be in time now that you think, actually, I really love that one. I want to get another sheet. And all of the ones that are on the counter right now are on a 3 for 2, so grab them while we've got them. I'm not going to say, we have a whole range of these now, and what we decided after Sundown was the ones that were the least popular, and there weren't many of them that were left, but the ones that were left we were going to discontinue. Because we're bringing out new ones all the time, and I have to say the designs are getting better and better. But these are some of my favourite ones. It's that pop of colour. I think they're absolutely beautiful. Shop and then the word one will get you that one for $12.99. Shop and then the word two will get you this one. Now remember, these are on a 3 for 2. So if you want, you need to put all 3 in your basket, so you choose the one that you get for free, okay? That's important. Shop and then the word 2 will get you that one for $12.99. And I have to say, if you look at these with this, look how lovely that kingfisher would be with that blue one there. Look at that. Gorgeous, aren't they? your robin that would work with your poppy. I find a little robin there. Look how beautiful those colours work together. They're fabulous, aren't they? These are some of my favourite ones too. This is a great counter. Can I just put that out there? So if you want that one, shop and then the word 2. If you want this one, which are the smaller ones, which are super, super pretty, shop and then the word 3. We'll get you that one for $12.99. Gorgeous, aren't they? Love these. And then this one I've never seen. It's this Botanical Blooms. How beautiful and how apt for this time of year, despite snow, is this. This is what we want to be seeing, isn't it? You know, when you wake up early on a spring, summer's morning, and the birds are singing and they wake you up, and then you open the curtains and it's sun shining outside, and you open the window to let some fresh air in, and you can hear all the buzzy bees and you can smell the scent of the flowers in the air. That's what this represents to me. I love these. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. And I have to say, we jam pack our sheets full. Our graphic designers would tell you it's not the artwork that takes the time, it's laying out the sheets. Have we got a second printer now, Sam?
Yeah.
We got 2 printers now. That's how popular these are. And do you know what's been lovely? When we've gone to the shows, and Stephanie highlighted this because I was doing the foil pen. Or what else was I doing? No, I did the foil pen at Sandown as well. And everyone who came up was watching the demos, and I've got a show on Friday. You need to tune in for that. And I'm sat there doing the foil pen, and everyone was like, wow. And people were going, can I have a go? And I'm like, yeah, of course you can. So I sat down and they're having a go. And Stephanie was doing decals. Now, when she does painting, she'll stand there, people will stand around her and they'll go, oh, yeah, that's absolutely beautiful. Oh, I could watch you paint all day. I couldn't do that. And Stephanie's like, yes, you can. And there'll be people, and she'll give them a go, and they'll go, oh, actually, okay. And then the people will go, no, I can't. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. With these, that never happened, because everybody that came round went, wow, they're different, because there's nothing else like this in the industry, in the craft industry at the moment. But everybody knows they can do it, and that's the great thing about it. This show, only the 3 for 2, right? So your 3 for 2 deals are on this show only. It's these here. Now, that one is Shop Botanical, $12.99. These on the front of notebooks, diaries, journals, all sorts of different things. Absolutely beautiful. Please don't miss out on these. Now, if you're part of the Scan and Cut Club, just thought about this right now, I've just designed the, it's a little mini photo book for the class, and I'm filming it tomorrow afternoon, so it should be available, I'm going to say Monday, but if Sean does a Sean thing, which he usually does, it might be Friday, but it's definitely being filmed tomorrow afternoon. You could put these onto pieces of acetate and slide them into the little photo frames inside the book. That would be a beautiful gift. I might do that in the morning if I have time. I won't have time, I've got 4 shows tomorrow. But that's an idea for you, okay? Now then, vases. For me, when we started to do all these florals, we had a meeting and I said, Stephanie, we need vases. She's like, yeah, you're right, we do. We've got ones that look like glass, ones that look like ceramic. And the best thing about these vases is obviously you can fill them with your flowers. But because you can layer the stickers on top of each other, you could take something like that and put it on the vase and decorate the vase. And then just have a single stem of a flower coming out of it, or maybe just the vase. And that's the lovely thing about these. Now, if I was sitting where you are right now, I would be putting Shop Colour. I'd be putting, next one in, Sam, Shop Grey. And I would also be putting that one in as a 3 for 2, Shop Mixed, because you can never have enough vases. Imagine taking the little vase there, putting it onto there, literally taking probably that one there, putting it over the top of that vase, and that's your project done. That, as a tag on a present that you then take off and that becomes the gift, I think is a little bit special, don't you? And I also love the fact, oh, will they fit, will they fit, will they fit? Yes, look at that. The little hearts fit on the round tags. Now that, as a key ring or a bag charm, how beautiful is that? Isn't it? Right, this is why you need your 3 for 2 on your stickers. Decals. That's the first time I've done that for ages. Decals. And they are really special. No, I can't tell you because I will get sacked if I tell you that. Diana will be coming down those stairs like thunder. But we've got something else very special coming with these as well very soon. I think I'm off and I'm gutted. All the good stuff's happening when I'm not here. It's not fair, is it? Right, let's talk about these, shall we? Now, so Easter, it's a bit of a thing, isn't it? Do you do Easter, do you not do Easter? We do Easter for the eggs, don't we really? But I do have an Easter tree, and it's just a branch of one of the trees that my mum had in her garden. And we cut it off when you lob the tree back, don't you? And we sprayed it, and I have little eggs and things like that on. And the kids come in, and they're all chocolate eggs, and they just take an egg as they're coming in or going out. Or anyone comes to the door, like postman, milkman, I'm like, do you want an egg off my tree? Like I've got 2 heads. But yes, these I'm going to fill with millions. You know, the little tiny sweet, right? Millions. Well, I thought about this a few weeks ago because the Magic Faraway Tree is out on Monday. Have you ever read that book, Sam?
No.
Have you, Laura?
Yeah.
It's out as a film and Jennifer Saunders is in it, so I'm definitely going to see that. Now, I've just watched the trailer. Brilliant. The whole point of this is they sell millions at the cinema. So I'm going to the cinema to buy the millions to put in these for Easter. That's my excuse to go. And I've just watched it and I thought, I don't know if Alice will want to come. I've watched it. She'll definitely want to come with me. So we're going to go. We're going to try and go on Monday as it was released, or one day next week. But I'm so excited, I can't tell you. So we're going to get millions. We're going to put them all inside here. And then I'm going to take one of the little hearts and put them on the front. Now, these are glass. So you can mirror spray inside them if you don't want to put food in. Obviously, you don't have to. But that's what I'm going to do with these. And I love these. They're really, really pretty. They're beautifully made. And they're not a smooth surface. They are smooth because they're glass. But they kind of have little dimples in them. Now, wow. Okay, they're down in price too, to $11.99 for 6 before you discount. These are fabulous. Love them. Right, Shop Heart, $11.99. Now then, let's talk about these little tags because these are lovely as gifts. If you want to buy somebody something, maybe they're just a neighbour or whoever, a friend of a friend. These are fabulous because you can put your decals on these. Now, I know they look like a strange colour because they have a coating on either side. Take them off, they're crystal clear. And then you can decorate these up with your decals. And of course, we do lots of different sizes of decals for you now. So this is perfect for those smaller ones, which I think is just lovely. I mean, look at that. If you put that on there like that, so I'd lose the bottom bit of the stem there, but I'm not worried about that. You could take the tiny bud and put that up here as well, or one of the little sentiments that we bought you before, or add that little head off the stem there, and that's a lovely gift for somebody. Now, you're going to get 20 of them for $12.99. If you make and sell, things like this become that extra impulse buy. So if you went over to somebody's card stand and they had bags with heat transfers on, you had cards or gifts made with these, mugs, journals, diaries, etc. And then you could buy them matching keyring or the bag charm. You'd buy it, wouldn't you? Those, perfect for that. Shop Circle, $12.99. We also have them as hexagons for you. I like these two, a bit of a different surface area. Shop Hexagon, $14.99. Now, I'd use these as for glass coasters. I wouldn't necessarily put anything hot on them. They'd probably be all right, but You'd be risking it, I think. But for wine glasses, things like that, outside in the garden, how lovely would that be? Shop Hexagon, $14.99 will get you 10 of those. Then we've got bookmarks. David's donated some of his tassels again. His drawer of tassels that he wears on a Friday night are really, really, really getting low now because he keeps donating them to you lot. So you're going to get 10 of bookmarks. He's still in the building. He'll kill me if he's watching. And then also you get all the tassels as well to go in them. Now they're a great one. They're going to cost you £1.30 for the tassel and the bookmark. If those were on a stand with the decal on, $4.99 easily. Just putting that out there. Etsy is an amazing place. Make and sell. We've also got these, which I love. These are nice. I like these with candles in them. They're just really lovely. Really nice thick glass as well. 2 of these. Shop candle. $11.99. You could actually use them as desserts. For desserts if you wanted to. I like the idea of that because they're nice and big. I don't understand tiny desserts. What's that about? If you're going to have a dessert, you're having a dessert, right? It's like when people cut a piece of cake and they cut a piece of cake like that. Like, what are you doing? That's not a piece of cake. You're going to have cake. Right, let's talk about our vellum now. Now then, these decals work beautifully on vellum. What if you printed some of these or some of these onto your vellum? Now, this is the latest Micro Studio. So what if, and I love this one. This is the one we worked with on the Scan and Cut yesterday. Now, I worked out how to do this the other day. I was really proud of myself because I did it. What if you printed that, or you brought it into Minecraft Studio, duplicated it, so you had to, so copy and pasted it, cut out this bit with your scissors, and then put one of the stained glass window, either one of the patterns behind it or one of the windows themselves, like that. And you chose one of the plain ones, that one for example. So that would then be behind that window. And then you use your decals up at the side. Because you printed this on your vellum, it will peel off beautifully. And that's why I wanted these added onto the show, because I love this. Shop MCS, it's $9.99. So you're going to get all of your pattern papers. I mean, even printing that up or cropping that down and putting that behind the window when you use the scissors to cut out the middle, I think would be fabulous. You get all of these. Look how beautiful some of these are. Now imagine this one with those. Look how it works perfectly. In fact, that sheet with all of them would work, as would your quilled ones, as would your hearts, kingfishers. Oh, look at this. Look at that with that. This is why I wanted it added onto the show. Now, you might already have this, but you might not, so I wanted to give you an option. You've got your stone walls in there. You've got your digi-stamps, which will be fabulous. So if you love colouring, print these onto your vellum, colour them in on the back with your alcohol markers, or whichever markers you've got, as long as they need to be solvent-based, I think. And then you can put your decals on there as well. You've got all of your different windows, and those windows. You've got your textures that look like stained glass, because it always has that gnarly texture, doesn't it? And then you've also got all your windows and your florals in there as well. Shop MCS, $9.99. That is beautiful. Right, we've also got printable acetate for you. We haven't got much of this at all, have we, Sam?
Printable acetate is, ooh.
I know.
4.
4 packs. That's all that's left in the building. I even had to take some out of the sample pack to demo with. I know, right? If you want that, $14.99 for 25 sheets. Laser and inkjet. Don't miss out on that. We've got 4 packs left. If you want it to make it sturdy, so you want to make it into a freestanding card, construction acetate. Brilliant for that. Right, shall we go demo? Come on, oh, come on, let's go play. Right, don't forget to type tangerine. Whatever I make, we're going to give away. So, me being me, I'm going to go for the glass jar, Sam. I'm doing it. We're going to give this away. Is that all right?
Yeah, fine with me.
It'll have to be because I've said it now. If you say it, it has to happen, right? I know I am naughty, but I like being naughty. Right, let's just start with something really, really, really simple. So let's take one of these from here. Now, all you need to do, you don't need to cut, you don't need to fussy cut these. Laura, I was going to say, have you got a stool? Don't stand there, you make me feel like you're not staying.
Bye.
You can't go yet, love. So I'm just going to cut round this. I had to laugh this morning because she came in. She's got a lovely cream top on with a hood on it. And then you have this gorgeous brown leather jacket, which is fabulous. But from the back, she looked like she should have been stood in a subway in the Bronx somewhere because she had her hood up. And I was like, she looks like she's about to mug somebody on a train platform. And all I could see every time I walked past the studio, she was setting up the counter. Was this little figure. I was like, oh, she looks quite scary today. It was really funny. I know, my brain's weird. You'll get used to me eventually. If you've never met me before, I am a weirdo. But I like being a weirdo. So, if you've never seen these before, these are UV direct-to-film resin decals. Now, I had a lady come up to me at Sandown and she went, can't use them. I was like, okay, I can't use them. Can't get the backing off. Not buying anymore, can't use them. I was like, right, okay, show me what you're doing. And she was doing this and trying to get the card off the back. Don't do that. Turn it over and peel the clear with the actual decal on it away from the backing. It's night and day. And I showed her and she went, right, I'm off. And then she bought about, I don't know, 20 or 30 more sheets. It was very funny. I said, oh, you like them now, dear? She was like, yes, all right. Oh, I haven't remembered my tweezers. Sam, can you do me a favour and go and get my tweezers off my desk, love? I'm really sorry. I thought it was organised. I was trying to get my Scan and Cut Club thing done because I'm off next week, don't you know? I know I keep telling everybody I'm having a week off. I am. I've got loads of stuff I need to do. Resin. I need to do cinema trips. I need to get my nails done. And more importantly, I need to spend time with my husband because he'll have forgotten who I am by now. No, I do these things. He's used to me now. I've been doing it for 22 years. Thank you, sweetheart. Right, so I find it easier to use my tweezers. You can use a pokey tool if you've got a pokey tool. And the tip is to get part of it off. Now, watch this. This bit isn't sticky. The only bit that's actually sticky is on the back of the decal and anywhere in between the items that you're cutting out, so in between the images. And you literally roll it back. So don't pull it up like that because what you'll do is you'll tear that top layer, which doesn't matter because it's going to go in the bin anyway. But why make it hard for yourself when you can make it easy? So just roll it back like that. The other thing that I found, and it reminded me of stencils, when you have a stencil and you're pasting or you're cleaning it or you're using paint on it, you go with the line. So if, for example, you're trying to transfer one of these, and I'll do this to show you, which is super, super, super fine. If you get to a fine bit and it's a little bit tricky and it wants to lift, come at it from a different direction. All right, just change the direction that you're peeling it from and then pull against it rather than with it, all right, and that will work better. So I've got this teeny, teeny, tiny one now. I can put that over the top and I can add that onto there. Now, even though it's overlapped, I can get my tweezers underneath. Just make sure, difficult bit for me is seeing it. That's another thing I need to do. Go and get my eyes tested, desperately. And then just peel back from there. Now, because that stem's really thin, it's resisting me peeling it. So what I'm going to do is exactly what I've just told you to do and lift from the other direction. Right, so this is a perfect one to show you. Now, can you see, because you've got more of a decal at the top there, it will then allow me to roll that back. So if you ever find that, just go away, go in the opposite direction. Don't pull from the finest edge, pull from the widest edge, and you'll find that that works better. So then roll it back, keep it flat. If any bits are resisting, just go back in and give it a little press down but don't over burnish them. And then you've got that perfect stem applied in there easily, okay? This is supposed to be pleasurable, and it is. It's a lot of fun when you do these. Right, we're going to put them all the way around. So let's choose another one. Let's do this lavender, actually, and then we'll go in. So we're going to give this away, and then we'll try and get some done on acetate and vellum as well, because I want to use those quilled ones because they're my favourites. And I also want to put one on a vase because I think that'll look really nice. Right, I'm just going to deal with the lavender first. We're going to accessorise it after with butterflies, etc. Oh, I've had a really nice day today. We've had some lovely shows. We've got tomorrow, we've got Cadence back in stock, Aquastone's back in, Stencil Sprays back in, Large Hybrid in white and black's back in. We've got a new colour in stock. What else have we got? And then I've got a couple of outlet shows tomorrow actually, which are really cool. What else have we got? Something else exciting happening tomorrow, and I can't remember what it is. Wow. Cadence back in stock. Oh, and I'm not going to be here, and I'm not going to tell you what it is, but Monday, Makeover Monday, do not miss that show. That's all I'm going to tell you. You'll squeal. I did when I did it at Cadence. Literally, I made everybody jump in the room. It was hilarious. Right, I'm going to roll this back. So we're going to roll this back nice and gently. Now there's a little bit there that just wants to lift with it. It's not part of the decal, it's just part of the backing. So get in with your tweezers, pokey tool, whatever you feel more comfortable with, entirely up to you. And then you can just peel them back. And I know Stephanie whips them off like a wax strip, but I actually get great joy out of the satisfaction of peeling that back. It's like peeling an apple in one go. Have you ever tried to do that, Laura? I said that to David. He went, "You peel apples? Why do you peel apples?" Like when I make apple pie.
How do you peel it in one go?
You start at the top,
Oh,
with a knife, and you have to go around like that in a spiral.
I can't even peel a potato in one.
Well, the potato's a little bit more difficult because it's oval.
Bumpy, isn't it?
This is why I need a week off. I can't even peel a potato in one go.
I do try.
Do you?
I do.
Set yourself a task.
Really? What about an orange? Have you peeled an orange in one go?
I think I've done that.
Yeah, you've got to try these things. We didn't have Wi-Fi when I was a kid, can you tell? My mum was hilarious, right? She was, you think I'm wicked, she was worse than me, and you think I'm outspoken. Yeah, didn't mess with my mum. But my birthday is the middle of July, right? So every year she'd make me a birthday party. They were the best birthday parties. Even people that weren't invited used to turn up. And I remember my mum went to a garden centre years after I'd left school, and one of the girls, Jane Fairclough she was called, said to her, "Should I have an admission for you?" Because she worked in this garden centre. She said, "What's that?" She said, "I never got invited to Melanie's birthday parties, but I always turned up because they were so good." So my mum would put a big bar of dairy milk in the freezer, so it was rock solid, and then you had a dice. And if you threw a 6, you had to run over to this bar of chocolate, put mittens on, woolen mittens, a bobble hat, and a scarf, and with a blunt knife and fork, cut as many pieces of chocolate as you could before the next person threw a 6 on the dice. In the middle of July. And then you wonder why I don't like going out in the heat. She was mad as a box of frogs, my mum, but honestly hilarious, some of the things she got up to. And she didn't stand any messing at all. Bless her. Yeah, right, clear as day that. Quick, someone throw a 6. Oh, right, now then, if this happens, and I was a little bit eager there, a little bit zealous, just put it back down and gently peel that back. Look at that. These are absolutely fabulous quality. They really are exceptional. And then we've got room for one more. Listen, if I'm going to send you a gift, I'm going to send you a gift, right? So we're going to cut these out and then we'll put some little butterflies on. Oh, this time goes too quickly. Don't forget to get that 5 of your quilled ones. Even if you've got them, you're going to love those when you use them. In fact, we'll use those next. You get 5 of them for £24.99. That's £5 a sheet before you discount. That's ridiculous. That's better than the deal that we did at the shows. Just going to put that out there. Because you get club discount and your points. Don't miss out on those. That's fabulous. And even if you've got lots, the lady who kept coming on the stand and buying more and more and more, I was like, have you not got enough yet? She went, oh, I've got all of these like 3 or 4 times, but they're too nice to use. I was like, no, you need to use them, please. Yeah, but what if I can't get them next time? I'm like, just use them. We all do it, don't we? I have thousands of pieces of paper. Thousands of pieces of paper at home that I'll never use because they're too nice. That's why I like MDF, you see, and scrapbooking, because I get to use all my nice stuff and keep it. I know. Look at that. How lovely is that? Now we'll cut some little butterflies and we'll put those on there. You could put a candle in there. You could mirror spray inside there. That'd be rather special, wouldn't it? Mirror spray inside it and then have your decals on the outside. So remember, the trick is peel the sticky away from the backing. Don't try and peel the backing away from the sticky because you'll struggle, all right? I struggle, you'll struggle. It's just a struggle. When you do it the right way round, it's much, much easier.
Well,
Right.
are you on the butterflies?
I am.
Elaine did put a comment saying, any tips for getting the butterfly antennas off? I seem to leave mine behind.
Yes, they do. I'm going to be really honest with you. They do tend to get left behind because they are super, super, super fine. So it's not you. Let's see if we can get these off here. But honestly, if I'm being really, really honest with you, I agree with you. That thickness there, you can kind of get away with. That is the finest line ever. So, yeah. And I don't think if you gave it to anybody and they went, oh, the butterfly antennas have come off, I won't give them a gift again. Yes, I am my mother's daughter. And the funniest bit is, Alice is my granddaughter. She's just like me. It's very funny. And she's not rude with it. She just says what she thinks. So when I said to her, do you want to go and see the Barbie movie? She looked at me. She just went, why would I want to do that? I'm not pink. This kid comes out with all sorts. Can't wait to spend some time with her. Right, let's see if we can get those antennae on there. So we're going to pull this up. I'm going to go in. Gosh, I can't even see them. And just press down on those antennae. And let's see if I can get them off. You holding your breath? I'm holding my breath. I need to breathe. I don't even think I'll be able to see if I have or not. No, they've pulled up. I think when you get to that tiny, it's just one of those things, if I'm honest. Ask next time Stephanie's on with them. She might have a trick, but I mean, you can't. Look, if I put that on, let me put it on something white. If I put that down, that is so fine. So, yeah, I think it's just a thing. Sorry, I can't answer that question for you, but I do think it's just a thing. And I will tell you the way it is, because that's what you need to know, right? And you're very welcome. I mean, this, you know, you can't even see that, can you? That's ridiculous. I know, I get in trouble, but at least you know what I mean. Say what I mean and mean what I say. Right, let's put that one up there, like that. I will be that old woman in the nursing home What do you mean a nursing home? That'd be chaos. And I just go, I'd be the one that they go, you can't say that. Right, that's your first one for your giveaway. How lovely is that? Look at that. Isn't that fabulous? And you've still got all of these bits, not those bits because they've already come off, all of these bits left, including that. So save all these. Now we had some binders on earlier that you can store all of these in. Put that on the front of the wallet so that you know which one is which, all right? But don't put that on your card because it will stay there. The other thing I will say to you about these is put them where you want them because they're not going anywhere once they're down. Right, I'm going to do a vase. I think I'm going to do a vase and I'm going to use the quilled flowers. Well, love having all these sheets. This is like the best thing, isn't it? Oh, imagine getting, oh, I see I need to use these now. Imagine getting all this lot home and you sit there and you go, right, where do I start? How exciting is that? Right, I think, let's work on some vellum. My favourite. I love working on vellum. This vellum is blooming brilliant. So, bring my glass mat a little bit further forward. Right, let's start with some flowers. So the way that I do it is I do my flowers first and then put my vase over the top. So I want some quite long stems in, I think. Let's have a look at the size of these vases and decide which vase I'm going to use. I think I'm going to use a blue one. And I think I might start with that there. So let's cut this one out and see what we can make. Do I need to do any recap, Sam? Have I got any questions or am I good to just...
Yeah, you're good.
Lovely. Okay, you keep flashing. I can tell I'm getting ready to go on because I'm getting really cheeky now. Me and David have been backwards and forwards all afternoon. It's been a bit naughty. It's been very funny. Corinne just sits there and looks at us as if to go, I can't believe he just said that. Well, she'll get used to us eventually, won't she? We are a mad bunch. Right, actually, now I'm looking at this. I'm going to put that leaf down first because I want the foliage behind it. These are brilliant. I love these quilled ones. And they're on a deal at £5 a sheet. Obviously, you buy them as a bundle of 5, so £24.99. For 5 sheets that are ram jam packed of some of the nicest decals we've done. And I think I'm going to tell you something. I think Corinne has a show on Friday with Resin Decals. I planted the seed and I watered it and you're going to get what you've been asking for. So tune in as well for that. Pearly Winks are also back in on Friday, which I'm very excited about. I'm doing the first hour. Corinne's going to do the second hour. That's exciting. So I can hit the M62 on a Friday and not get home at midnight. That'd be good. Right, let's take this off here. So we're going to peel this one off. Oh, look at this. And look how perfectly they are. And you can just see the adhesive and where it comes away. So this bit here isn't particularly sticky, but the white bit there, I love these. So let's position that there, like that. Now, whatever you do, don't get a burnishing tool or a bone folder or whatever and burnish it to within an inch of its life, because it's that type of adhesive that the more the burnish it, the stickier it gets. Right, so you don't want to do that. Tweezers, Melanie, right, and then, now, you can start at the top, at the bottom even, the top as you're looking at it, and peel it up like that because these stems are thicker. So you're good with this, but still roll it. Don't pull up like that. Just roll it back. Get it flat and roll it back. There's something very, very therapeutic about doing this because you're not doing it because you're scared and you've got to be really careful with it. You're doing it because there's something really satisfying about doing that. Right, I'm going to see what this one's going to look like over here. And this is the other good thing about these. You can kind of try it before you commit because I like the idea of that going over the top of there, but because it's clear, when you take it off the backing, you can then put it back on. And the other great thing about that is because it's clear, I can line the branch of the foliage up, or the stem rather of the foliage, up with the branch of the florals so that it doesn't look like it's floating in midair. So it's all of these little design tricks. And this, oh, this is so much fun. And now I know why Stephanie always wants to do the decal shows, because it's so much fun. She's the one that demonstrates it at the shows, but I have to say, I do love doing that foil pen. And I also have to say, the foil pen on vellum is epic. Absolutely epic. Now, that flower there, I've split it. So I can either take that little bit off there with my tweezers, which I'm going to do. I'm going to turn it round and I'm going to place that back down there like that. And I'm going to just adjust it like that, and then I'm going to press it down and you won't even know that that ever happened. In fact, you can put the backing back over, give it a little rub, and you wouldn't even know that that had happened. That's what I love about these. These are 1,000,000 miles away from your old-fashioned decals, 1,000,000 miles away from your rub-ons. Okay, it's happened again there. This is because we've got one over the top of the other. It's all right, don't panic. Just go back in, press it down, and then roll these back. Again, I've got an extra couple of little pieces there. These are fabulous. These actually will be really nice with the where's Melanie? Peacock that we did. Now, if you find that it constantly wants to lift like that, even when you've burnished it, peel it back, get your tweezers on top of that little element there. It's because it's separate to the others, and then burnish it down. This one here, because it's got a little point on the edge, wants to lift. Move it back, press it down, and then continue to roll. Okay, and the flatter you roll, the easier you will find it. But it's a joy, an absolute joy, and they will go on so many different surfaces, indoor, outdoor. Just remember, wherever you're putting them, they will stay there. Okay, hand wash them. Don't put them in a dishwasher, because it depends on your dishwasher, it depends on the temperature it gets to, it depends on what shelf you put it on. We don't want you ringing up and going, oh, they've all come off, because that would be really sad, and we don't want that for anybody, do we? So let's just do it and make it right. Now then, do I want it in a tall jar like vase like that? I actually do, I think. Do I? Don't know. Again, let's audition it and see what we think, shall we? Oh, this is lovely. What a nice way to end a day. And don't forget, those of you that are part of the Scan and Cut Club with the classes, I am filming that tomorrow. Yeah, I like that. I'm filming it tomorrow. I've designed it today. It's a little bit of a made from the memory one where we make it from the shapes, but it's not overcomplicated at all. In fact, it's really easy when you know how. But I think you'll really like it because it's something different than we've done before, which is nice. And it's all about creating inward offset lines and doing that kind of thing and creating, yeah, it's nice. I like it. I'm really happy with it. So we're going to peel this back. So as soon as that's filmed, Sean will do any editing that needs doing. And then we will get that out to you. I'm sorry again, it's a bit late, but we're being poorly and everything else. It's been a lot because it's show season, and I've been at a lot of the shows, or been here while we've been doing a lot of the shows, whichever. It's just been a bit of a lot, so I apologise. I wish I could get everything done on time, but there just isn't enough hours in the day. So yeah, thank you for your patience. Right, now then, I'm just going to press this down a little bit firmer here, and it's just lifting a little bit in the middle there. So I'm going to get the outside edges off like this, and then I'm going to pull it from the opposite direction. So you're not pulling with it, you're pulling, yeah, opposite. So let me get that corner down there. It's because they're clear. That's the thing. So the vases are a little bit more, they just need a little bit more work and a little bit more care because they are clear. There isn't that white on the back. I've never noticed that before, Sam, but that's the thing, isn't it?
What's that?
with the vases.
Yeah, so it's we
Come in and get the microphone, and yeah, please, and come and tell us, because Sam's the one that, well, Sam and a team are the ones that print them all. Oh, lovely Amy. So Amy went on holiday to celebrate her birthday, and when she came back, there's another printer with a bow on it. What did she say? I forgot to ask you.
She just went, "What is that?"
Did she?
In a nice way. So the jars, we drop the ink different, so it's just the colour and then the varnish, so you can use them. So your stems are through it, so it looks like your
stems are inside the vase. Yeah, absolutely.
So it might also not feel thicker as the other ones.
It feels much thinner than the other ones. So I'm now coming in different directions. All right, so rather than just peeling in one direction where it can lift, I'm coming in from lots of different angles. All right, so I'm going to create this. Now, when you're working on vellum and acetate, to be honest with you, if you've got a little bit that peels up, it really doesn't matter because you're not going to see it, because the vellum or the acetate will replace that spot. So don't think that you're doing anything wrong. Don't think that there's a fault with them. It's just the way that the ink is laid down. So now, when I give that a nice burnish, that looks fabulous, doesn't it? And then we can take one of the little... Oh, we're out of time, Sam.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow, where did that happen? Oh, no. Oh, I want to put this little thing... Oh, now I've got to decide quickly because there's a repeat going out in about 4 minutes' time. Now I'm panicking. Right, let's leave it as it is. We'll cut that out and we'll send that out to you as well. Oh, flipping heck. Where did that go? Why not do another round? We can't do another round, can we? I can't because I'm on puppy duty tonight. They're very well behaved when Carl's at home. When he's not... Yes, please. They're little horrors, but I like them being little horrors. Right, so we're going to send out that and that to one lucky winner, and the winner is Pauline. Well done, Pauline Vag. Well done, my love. Keep an eye out for a message from us, and we will send those out to you. Thank you very much for your company again and your support. We really do appreciate the fact that you tune in all the time and join us. And I will see you with David, partner in crime, at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Cadence back in stock, and a new colour of paint that you're going to get for free in a bundle.